You ready to have a baby?
Are you ready to have a baby?
I guess. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so.
And the next day?
Yeah.
What is
So.
it?
So we have had the baby now. I am on the way home with dirty clothes and everything's good. Everybody's healthy. Should get released tomorrow. She just had them this morning. I'm running home. She's taking a nap. Baby's resting. She's resting. But we got like 6 inches of rain or more last night. So while she's taking a nap, I just put in a bunch of tile and probably gonna go throw on some muck boots and go see if that's actually working or not. I mean, she's sleeping, so it's okay, right? I really want to know. But I am also going to pick up some food for us and some snacks for her and some other things she asked me to grab. So whipping the mom mobile and well, let's go get it done. So all of the ditching that I've been doing, that's my excavator sitting back there. And all the ditch work that I've been doing, well, hopefully it wasn't all for nothing. Yeah, we got some rain. So tile number 1, flowing really well. Not well enough because I still have a pond where I filled in my pond. It's just a lot more shallow now. But has standpipes taking water. The rest of the tile is currently floating. It's not supposed to do that, but I didn't want to get hung up, so I didn't throw any dirt over it past the standpipe. So the standpipe stayed put, and there's a bunch of dirt thrown on top of it. So it's taking water, but slowly. But when you get 6 inches of rain, it's kind of hard to get tile to handle that. Well, all 4 of the terraces I built held. I just pulled the standpipe out, but I don't know if you can see down in there, but that's water running out of the tile, and that tile line's running about half full, which is good because it's running up this hill. I'd say another 100 yards or so, but this terrace held. All the water went in the pipe. That terrace down there held for the most part. It's still got a little bit of water backed up on it, but it is it's taking water right now. It's just the tile line's so full and the ditch is running really full, so the outlet is struggling to get water out. Okay, so I had an 80% success rate of all the terraces that I put in. This one did blow out. Like I said, we got 6 inches of rain and I had just packed this, so it never even had time to settle. So I'll take it. And our tile is totally plugged up with grass and stuff. So it's flowing water, but it's not flowing at max capacity. So these are smaller. These are just 4-inch right here. The main is actually bigger. The reason I don't put in bigger standpipes is because if you put in a standpipes my foot's stuck, hang on. Maybe, there we go. Got suction kept in there. But if you put in a standpipe that's the same size as the tile, a lot of times if you have something that gets in that standpipe, you'll plug up the whole tile line. So by putting a smaller standpipe in than the tile line is, basically in theory, you don't plug up your tile line. At least not near as easily. So it's taking water. Just shaking it around like that opened up enough of those holes that it's not flowing through the terrace anymore. It's going down in the pipe. So it's less than ideal. I hate seeing this much dirt wash like that, but we did move a crap load of dirt, and in the grand scheme of things, over time, these terraces and this tile is way better than this just being an open valley where this happens every single time it rains. At least we got something slowing it now. So in theory, this will help. I'm gonna call it an 80% success rate because that one did blow out of the 5 that I built, but you know what? We're moving water to the ditch, and we're not doing it on top of the ground. So I'm gonna chalk that one up as a win for the most part. Well, it is the next day, and we are back from the hospital. Healthy baby, healthy mom, healthy everybody. So, life's good. We're back home. I'm down at the farm right now because I had a bunch of packages delivered here, so I'm picking them up. But other than that, we're just gonna chill out this afternoon at home. Maybe watch some movies. My parents are bringing my other son, our other son, back over to the house, so he gets to meet his brother, so I'm anxious to see how that reaction goes. That should be fun. So anyhow, all went well. Life's good. And I had to come up here and check it, but even though all of this was completely underwater yesterday, like well above where this dirt's piled up, in fact, where I'm standing, the water was probably up to about halfway up the mirrors on that truck, so it was deep. To end the night, I wasn't thrilled with the fact that this tile, this black pipe right there beside the white pipe, is floated up. And it wasn't really taking any water because it was floated up to the top, so I drilled some holes in it with a shotgun. Now it's taking water. As a matter of fact, it's taking water really well. I mean, it's taking water so well that 4-inch tile is completely full now. Whereas before, it was just trickling out. So, all in all, 12-gauge shotgun beat going for a swim and cutting it off. That's a win. I'm calling it a night. So more piping today. From this direction, all that water coming is coming out of the, you can see that standpipe right there. That's where I drain the pond. All this water is coming out my basement drain because I just dug it up. It's not been draining worth a crap. I finally found it, ran a tape up it. Turns out my gutter drains were all tied into my basement drain. Why, I don't know. That does not seem like a good idea at all. But it's flowing now. There's a very, very old septic at this house, and it's all tied into one line with the gutters and the basement drain, and we've been getting a really bad sewer gas smell. I think I lined that out now, but it took a lot of digging and hitting my water line in the process, which is patched now, but it's been an ordeal. Well, I did it. I broke the seal and mowed for the first time this year. Got some stripes started, but I need to spend a small fortune in freaking grass seed because I tore down a house here and we've done a bunch of dirt work around here. So the farmyard looks awful. It needs grass seed all over the place. I went ahead and mowed the ditch all the way up here to my house. And then up here is a whole nother story because I need to seed where the whole pond was and seed my whole front yard. And then where the septic is, I mean, I've got nice stripes going on where there's actually grass, but the problem is they put a septic here. So that's trashed. That part of the yard's trashed. And then where our addition is, this whole part of the yard's trashed. So yeah, I'm going to be seeding like 2.5 acres in grass seed. So last I looked, it was like $100, $120 a bag. So that's gonna suck. But I refuse to have a crappy looking yard. So I don't know. I got a lot of pride in trying to keep the farm looking clean, make it look nice. But tell you what, with all the projects we've had going on lately, I feel like I'm just chasing my tail all the time. Can't seem to keep anything looking nice, but we got dirt piles in the backyard. We got just a mess. But the plan is to get all the perimeter drains in and gutter drains ran this week. And then finish up all my grade work around the house, even though this side's not even framed up yet. But get that done, and then hopefully get some grass seeds started, but we'll see. I got a bunch of dirt to move back here too. I got to build all this up because as it sits right now, it's a wet hole, so don't want that. Just finished up the not so fun part of farming, paying bills. Had a bunch of them. I was long overdue. I'd let it go for like 3 weeks, and I always hate when I do that because then you've got 3 times the work. Try and keep up with that every week, but we've been busy, so that didn't happen. Nice. So that's all I got for this video. If you guys made it this far, like, subscribe, comment, all the crap you want to comment. Appreciate you watching. I know this video was kind of slow, kind of boring, and not a whole lot of farm content, but I promise you next week. So this is the week. Today is the Friday before Easter Sunday. And I think next Monday we're going to be hitting it hard. We've got a lot of rain lately, but we're finally starting to dry up a little bit, and we've got at least 2 weeks of clear forecast as of right now. So everything's ready to roll for the most part. So I'd say next Monday we're going to be hitting it hard, and I will be getting some content out to you guys that is actual farming footage, equipment rolling, you know, the good stuff, the bread and butter. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.